ask you a couple more, just different questions. Like, growing up, what did you want to be?
I wanted to be a psychiatrist.
Really?
Yeah.
My little brother wants to be a psychiatrist.
Yeah, man. They didn't help me out in school, though, with it. You know what I'm saying? They had psychology at school.
Right,
you know what I'm
exactly.
saying? So I stole those books, you know what I'm saying? Hoping it was close, you know what I mean? I stole those books and read into shit, you know?
Okay.
But it turns out that I got both of my wishes, man. I wanted to rap, and I ended up my fans psychiatrist.
Right, I'm about to say, you help out people with that.
Yeah. So I laugh nowadays, like, damn, I am a psychiatrist.
Right, yeah, it worked out.
I help a lot of people at once.
You get paid way better than a psychiatrist.
Yeah.
On top of that, that's nice, man. I never thought about it that way, because you did end up being a psychiatrist.
Yeah, they say I get them through. I made them not want to commit suicide. I made them think it was Tech, your song Mama and them really touched me. My mom died, and you said if your mama gone, heaven's where mom belong. Made me feel good, you know.
Yeah, man.
You know, it's like I'm a psychiatrist and a rapper.
Does that feeling of helping people like that, does that make all of the sacrifice worth it?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
and I still, whenever I see my family, we kick it hard.
Yeah.
So it's like I ain't really lose nothing but my marriage, and that's that's a big one. You know what I'm saying? But I still got my family. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Another thing. When you first got your first big check, the first big one, what did you buy? Did you go out and buy a cool car? Or you go buy a house?
Nah, I put it towards strange music. A building.
Right, that's a smart thing.
$50,000 fence too. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Like all kind of shit we split. You know what I mean? That's what I did.
That's smart. So you invested it in yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
I bought a little bitty ass Benz or whatever. That wasn't nothing. I didn't gave that to my daughter already. You know, now I gotta give me another car that I never drive. You know.
Yeah, because I mean you on tour 200 out of 365 days a year.
Some tell me in like a year or so I'll probably be on jets with these niggas. So who knows?
The jets is crazy.
Yeah.
Fine. I'm not into that.
You gotta go get it.
Yeah, I know.
How you gonna get to Abu Dhabi? You know what I'm saying? You gonna get there on a train, my nigga?
Yeah, you can't drive.
You know what I'm saying? How you gonna get to Dubai when they want to pay you $250,000 to come do 5 songs?
You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. You have to deal.
More.
You have to deal with that fear at that time.
Yeah.
It'll get you.
You gotta get on that goddamn jet. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it'll cost $10,000 for fuel. So let's go.
You're right. Another thing. Just got a couple of more questions for you. With my MCing and my rapping, I find it hard sometimes to remember all of the songs because I write a lot. How do you remember all of your songs? That's like the hardest thing in the world.
No fucking idea, but you have to practice, man. You know what I'm saying? You have to rehearse.
Okay.
You know, if you rehearse it, there's songs that I was listening to on all 6s and 7s the other day, man, that I was like, damn, I gotta learn this motherfucker. I wanna do this song on the next tour. You know, I really love me tomorrow. And I'm just busting. I'm like, I gotta learn this motherfucker.
Right.
You gotta train yourself to do it. Okay. On this show, man, we got like over 38 selections, man. We got stuff on there from the 90s, you know what I'm saying? The early,
you gotta remember that.
Yeah, I gotta remember them old ones, like I'm a Player and Caribou and all that kind of shit. It's just hard to remember, man.
And when you do all your music, you don't have anything playing in the background?
No. Just overdubs. You know what I'm saying? Like if I say, hey, I'm looking down on you niggas, even though I'm 5'8" and 190, pound on you niggas, be on the track.
Right, okay.
Down
so
on you niggas.
The highlights and stuff, okay.
Pound on you niggas.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's it. That's a lot of remembering, man.
Now, we didn't always do it like that. We used to go over our lyrics back in the day.
Right.
And I'm like, after a while, I'm like, nigga, we got to get ready for TV, my nigga. We can't do that shit.
Yeah.
And this motherfucker's still on TV. I see on the BET World still got that shit.
I saw that. I brought that up to somebody the other day.
Stop doing that shit. It's harder though.
The whole song was in the back.
Yeah, but we trained ourselves to stay on point.
Right. Okay.
But if you bug up, it's gonna be known.
Right.
Like the other night when we was doing Caribou, and I was talking to a bitch with my eyes, and I didn't say something. It went blank for a minute. I was like, "What the fuck?" And you said, "Tech N9ne's drunk." There's a bitch in the front that was trying to get her hand down my pants, and she was trying to tell me something because when I was out there doing Worldwide Choppers, I was rapping. I'm like, she's trying to touch my dick, and I put her hand out.
Right.
I pulled her hand out. Bitch like she was 13. You know what I'm saying? So she was saying something to me during that. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to figure out what you was trying to say to me, and you fucked me up.
Okay. So just rehearsing a lot.
Yeah, rehearsing.
Okay.
Man. music. It's hard to retain, but the brain does it somehow.
Especially when it's as intricate as what you do. Like, especially with the chopper flow. It's hard. You know, if you're doing some old basic stuff out there, it ain't that hard to remember. The verse is only like 20 words, but with the chopper flow, there's so much in there, and the flow has to be precise.
I done saw dudes with like a teleprompter on the stage, like low, and they're reading. I done seen it.
Wow.
I'm like backstage, like, whoa, he's reading the lyrics.
I need to get that in my life.
Nigga, but if your lyrics are, follow me all around the planet, around the gamut, those colors, you ain't about to be reading that shit.
Got time for that. Well, the last question I want to ask is, if you could give any advice to up-and-coming rappers about, you know, just chasing the dream of, you know, being a rapper in hip-hop, what would be the one piece of advice that you would give them?
Everybody's rapping, so it's hard. I met a 19-year-old girl yesterday. She turned out to be a rapper. You know what I'm saying?
Was she dope?
Yeah, she was dope.
That's nice.
She just happened to be standing right there. I'm like, hey, how you doing? You know, like, I love your music. I was like, I can tell you singing, you know what I'm saying? Like, every word, you know what I mean? And she's like, I rap. And I'm like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? She buzzed. I was like, wow, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy. You're just standing right here, you know.
Okay.
But the thing I would say to people is, like, everybody think they dope, man, you know?
Yes.
Everybody think they got talent. One thing you gotta have is rhythm. And some people on the radio probably don't have a lot of rhythm, you know what I'm saying? I'll be like, how did they do that?
Most people on the radio don't have a lot of rhythm. How did they do that
without the rhythm? That's crazy, because I'm all about rhythm. I'm like, how the hell they get that off?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But that ain't for me to ask, you know what I'm saying? More power to you, my nigga. But you have to have people agree. You can't be the only one to say, I'm the shit. You know what I'm saying? He has to agree, and then the next nigga next to him has to agree, and then the motherfuckers outside have to agree, your block has to agree, you know what I'm saying? The next block gotta agree.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody gotta be in agreement. And when everybody's saying this is the shit, you got motherfuckers backing you and everything, you know what I'm saying? Then you know you got something, man, and then push it.
Yeah, man. You know that's real good advice. So just basically, with everybody being rappers, you have to do something to set yourself aside and pretty much just grow the fan base.
Yeah, that's hard to do, but what you gotta do is there's other people like you out there, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, just be you.
Right.
Just, those two words, do you, mean so much. Just do you, because if you just do you and not, you ain't gotta do 2 Chainz. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta do Wayne, you ain't gotta do Jay, you ain't gotta do Luda, you ain't gotta do Twista. You know what I'm saying? You just do you.
Right.
And other yous will respond.
Right.
Quincy Jones taught me that. He said, write what you know and people will forever feel you. What I know better than anybody else is myself.
Exactly.
I start writing my life, and all the people that had something like that happen in their life come to the shows.
Right.
That was the best advice he could have ever gave me.
Yeah, that is.
I didn't know back then. I was like, write what you know. Why you gonna write what another nigga know? Like, oh, these niggas writing about that, I'm gonna write about my Bugatti too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I ain't about to write about my Bugatti, I ain't got it yet. If I get a Bugatti, I'm gonna say, I'm fucking my bitch and my Bugatti, my nigga. I'm fucking my bitch and my Bugatti, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? This nigga fucking this bitch and this Bugatti, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. The other nigga with the Bugatti is like, well, there ain't too many Bugattis out here, but I was fucking my bitch and my Bugatti, my nigga, too.
There's 12 of y'all.
I'm fucking my bitches and my Bugatti, my nigga. Yeah, that's funny. But, you know, just do you, and people will forever feel you, man. Whatever you got in here, your experiences, we have emotions in common.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We all have madness, all have sadness, all has gladness, confusion, frustration. You know what I'm saying? All that shit.
Yeah,
we got in common, even when we're different creeds and shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like that's why you see white motherfuckers at my show, black motherfuckers coming to my show now, and Asian motherfuckers and Latino motherfuckers. It's like a melting pot.
Yeah.
We got emotions in common.
Yeah, and that don't have a color, that don't have a race. We all go through the same stuff. So.
Crips in there, you know, we come from a blood background, everything, man, you know what I'm saying? Because we got emotions in common.
But that's love, though.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Ain't nothing better than that, so.
That's a blessing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So y'all got that from Tech N9ne?